What is up, YouTube? Johnny B here again today, and I got some bad news for you guys. I am going to be changing it up a little bit. I've been debating, I guess you can say, for the past month what I'm gonna do with the GR. As you can see, it's all dusty. All it does is collect dust. I don't really drive it much because I work, here. It's super close. There's no commuting, and if I do take the car out, I'd rather take my wife's car, which is where we got the baby seat and everything. If we need to go pick up something, we've got to take the truck. So this car doesn't really get much use. I only have like 1,400 miles on it, and it just doesn't get driven, apart from that one track day that we did. I got to enjoy the car and got to have one, but it's just, I already have a bunch of them. I've had a lot of FRSs and whatnot, and I have this one still that's being built. This is gonna be one of my fun projects that I'm just doing for me, and it's gonna be getting a bunch of different things and mods and whatnot. And this car is pretty much done. I just wanted basically full bolt-ons, everything I could do without voiding the warranty, and that's what I did. I got to enjoy the car. It's got like 13 grand in mods, but you can't even tell because the wheels take up like 4 or 5 of it, and then you got the big brake kit and then just other little things that at this point in time it's a bit financially smarter to take the money that I have in this car and invest it, because everything's low. So I'm just gonna basically transfer my assets from this car to the other one, and the only reason I'm doing it is because I'm gonna be getting my money back for the car. Basically everything that I put into it, including the PPF and everything, the car's gonna get sold as stock. I already have a really good offer, and I'm gonna make money basically, or break even if anything, but it's gonna pay off that loan. I'm not gonna have this $30,000 debt, and then on top of that I don't have to be making payments. It's just, if anything goes down, I'd rather pay for the shop than for a car at the end of the day. Market's a bit scary. Housing's going weird, where you're seeing something that could be potentially like 2008, but regardless if it does happen or if it doesn't happen, the car doesn't get any use. So I'm sorry for everybody that wanted me to keep building it, but I was never gonna wide body this car. I was never gonna go turbo or anything crazy. So the car just got to the point where I was happy with it. I enjoyed it, and it's just another FRS. It's better in every sense, but next time I'll probably get something that's way different, or who knows, maybe I might get another GR, but I'll just get one that's crashed and I can pick it up for cheap, you know what I mean? So this car at the moment is probably like 55K just chilling here, where this car is gonna be fully modded and everything for half that. Like, there's not that much investment in this car, so I'd rather have this fun car and not have a lot of money invested, because on top of that I do have an E86 that I have to build. We still got this IS300 that needs to be built, and I just kind of bought this just to see what the hype was about, enjoy it. But at the end of the day, I have more projects, I have other things that I need to get done, and I need that money to be allocated to different things. So this video is going to be a sad one, but it's going to be me basically taking the car apart, putting it all back to stock, and then next week the car is going to get sold. So we already have a buyer for it. Yeah, I guess everybody wants one, so easy to sell. So let's get started. I'm taking this car apart, so I'll put it on the lift first. So I have it on the lift ready to go. First thing I'm going to do is remove anything that's underneath the engine. Mainly it's going to be the coilovers and this truss bar, which is top hats for the coilovers. It all has to be removed from up here. Didn't really touch anything else here except for like a K&N air filter, but that's going to go out. Did an oil change, but that can stay. You're just going to remove this and the top of the coilovers, and then that'll pretty much be all the mods for underneath the hood, because I didn't get a chance to do an oil cooler, so it doesn't really matter. I do need to remove the flares though, and the bumper, those little JDM side marker pieces, the splitter. I already have a customer for the splitter, so that's going to be good to sell that. It's chassis mounted, so that'll put that back to stock. And obviously remove the T37s, the big brake kit. Luckily I have all the stock stuff stored up in boxes, so hopefully this won't take me too long. I'd probably give it like a day or two. I am starting a bit late in the day, so I'll probably just finish it up tomorrow to get it back to stock. So let's remove this. I already unbolted it, and now I gotta remove the top hats as well to finish up with up here. I got the splitter off. Now it looks like it's missing a chin, but it's off. I still have to remove the crash bar. So you can see is what I had holding on the splitter with these rods. And then I gotta put the factory crash bar back in, put all the little factory plastics that go in here, which I have everything still stored, so that's good. So now I'm in the back area. We gotta remove all 3 of my Voodoo 13 arms. We got the lower control arm, we got the trailing arm here, and then we got the toe arm here. Another thing that I have to remove is this sway bar, the coilovers. These are different because I sold the ones that were on here, but then I just got a good deal on these and threw them on there for now. But now they gotta come back off. I didn't even get to drive the car with them on, funny enough. And the brakes gotta come off too. Everything else is pretty much stock. Luckily I didn't go too in depth with a lot of the other stuff. Up in the front, I did remove the front sway bar as well. And I have to remove the coilover and the brakes in front as well. So not too much to do, just gotta get to it, I guess. There it is, the GR. It's no longer mine.